One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Powell. And the Bruins will kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will get the ball first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Kansas State quick to the line.
I'm a big believer in taking shots early in the game and being aggressive and showing my team I got confidence in them. Let's go make plays. First drive, already taking shots down the field. Nice job, nice pitch, nice catch.
And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rushes on him, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. Red pass, it's complete. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. The Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls it and fires to the left. Open space at the 25. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UCLA!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
UCLA 7, Kansas State 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pulls it in, it's Rocket. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Secures it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, he'll throw it. Using the quick game. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. Quarterback on the keeper. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Looks it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. Off play action on 1st down. He rifles one deep down the middle. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown, Bruins! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
17, Kansas State, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. The run to the left. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And they can't make the connection. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Pucks it out of the air. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Makes the grab on the left. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Bruins look to keep this drive humming.
Good enough for a first down.
Running the red zone, it's Smith. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll go right back to the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCLA!
UCLA.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I'll tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this 1st quarter.
Kansas State, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Catch in the middle, it's Smalls. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the 1st.
That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Got it in the middle. It's Smalls. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
He'll try to do it himself. The sure hands, it's Smalls. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Bruins. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And this is why so many teams go play action. They try to freeze guys in the back end, work on their eye discipline, get them to bite a little bit. Nice job on the play fake. Nice job bombs away, putting air underneath it and making the big touchdown pass.
Kansas State, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, punt, breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Right back to the well. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Let's see what he can do with it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Now he's looking to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Smith. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bruins have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. Jukes his way for more. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The inside handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll keep it on the sneak.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these first downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
It'll be a draw. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Pressure coming. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got it behind the line. It's Cantrell. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, UCLA! Fitted in the window for the score.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
UCLA, 38, Kansas State, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Skips away from pressure. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. So now it's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Using his legs at the play. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. They punted away on 4th down. Now on the return. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Little Apple.
Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the 3rd quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his man. It's Lewis. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He'll keep it himself. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Kansas State will have to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
throws it in and looking upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The give to the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Back to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Snagged out of the air. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Wide open downfield. Touchdown Bruins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The give to the back. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
Brings up 2nd down.
The give on the inside. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Under fire. It's complete to the left. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kansas State back at it after picking up the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick completion on the out. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the 1st half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. We just wondered maybe in the 2nd half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And the Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He's got his man. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Now on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Off the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the right. Got his man. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. After an abysmal 1st half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's 1st down. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room in under the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Powers forward. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Out of the gun, the inside give.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. And the Bruins line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Plows through the defense. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The give is to Smith. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. Fourth down coming. And the Bruins decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. To the air, it's Savage. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, this defense thought coming into this one they could get after the quarterback, but I'm not sure, guys, if they thought they'd have this much success. Everything they've dialed up has gotten home. They've got 6 sacks in this game.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Wants to go up top on first down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, the last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Third down coming.
Power football with the run. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Smashes it between the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Dropping back, it's Savage. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. K-State trying to cannonball their way to a score from the red zone. Wants to throw again. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. UMass sure is making the flagship proud today. What a spectacular performance on the offensive side of the ball. They're up by 34 over Bowling Green. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give as they work on that clock. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. He'll take it himself. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Dropping back, it's Savage. He wants a big play here late. Intercepted deep in his own end. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. It's a draw. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Makes a connection. Racing down the left side. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air, it's Savage. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time